It's a very good question. Abstraction, from my point of view, there are a number of reasons, but chief among them is the fact that it allows the painting to exist on its own terms, a space where things can be interpreted many different ways at the same time, and that is really interesting to me. The structural idea behind the work is essentially comes from a constellation of points. So you've got a plane, or you've got a space, a flat space, and you've got a constellation of points. And the idea for me was, how do I get from point to point on the surface, on the plane? Mostly with this body of work is a way to get from point to point that is a curvilinear, kind of organic, structural way to get from point to point. And my intention is for that structure to have the quality and the feel of a natural structure, like a shell or a web or anything that you can think of that exists in the natural world. So this is early on in this language, and you can really see that it's part of the same language, but it's treated differently. And as it moves through time, there are different ways that this language is reused and put back together, taken apart and put back together. And it's become it is very much an invented language. And what I'm kind of excited about now at this point, when we look up in the upper left corner where you see the newest, is the fact that now this language is so built in with me that it's like calligraphic characters. I do these less as a study for an individual painting, as though what's exactly here is going to become a painting, than I do for the idea that with the parts I have, there are a number of possible moves. And it's almost kind of thinking in animation terms. And it relates to the other paintings too, in the sense that with these paintings, they're very thin, they're very transparent. You can see every move that's made on the paintings. All the way back to the original oil ground, the white oil ground, and that creates a kind of process/narrative that I like quite a lot. These are on steel panels, which is very odd, but they have a particular quality. It's kind of nice. As I mentioned, I was a figurative painter for a short period. And one of the things that was very uninteresting to me was the idea of always having this model that one is making decisions in relationship to. So it's inventive in a certain way, but it's not inventive in the way abstract painting is, in the sense that where you get is a completely open-ended situation. Things come up. And that's what's exciting for me in the paintings, is that I don't know what's going to come up. I don't know how it's going to work out.